Hey there, fishing friends and fellow anglers. Your old mate is back with the latest scoop on what's biting. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a truly special day. Tuesday, the 23rd of September 2025, in beautiful New Zealand. Why is it special, you ask? Well, we're right at the cusp of spring, and as the waters warm, our finned friends are getting feisty. This day promises some exciting opportunities, especially for those chasing trout in the lakes, so stick around and you'll find out exactly how to make the most of it. Now let's talk tactics for our star players, the rainbow and brown trout. This time of year, as spring takes hold, these guys are really starting to put on condition after their spawning season, which means they're hungry. Where to search? You'll want to focus on the lakes, my friends. Many of New Zealand's rivers might still be a bit chilly or closed, but the lakes are prime. Look for shorelines where the water is warming up, especially near drop-offs, weed beds, and submerged structures. The warming water near the edges attracts baitfish and insects, bringing the trout closer to the surface. What to use? For rainbow and brown trout, casting and spinning near the shorelines will be highly effective. Think about using smaller, flashy lures like meps or tobies or soft plastics that mimic baitfish. If you're a fly angler, nymphs and streamers will be your best bet. Try patterns like a woolly bugger or a pheasant tail nymph. Remember, the fish are actively feeding, so they're looking for a good meal. A little trick from my experience: try varying your retrieve speed. Sometimes a slow, deliberate twitch is all it takes to trigger a strike. For those early risers, a small, dark-colored soft plastic worked slowly along the bottom in low light can produce some surprising results. And don't forget a leader of around 4 to 6 pound test. The water can be quite clear. Beyond trout, if you're near a coastal estuary, keep an eye out for sea-run trout. They can be quite active as they transition. Simple spinnerbaits or even a small spoon can entice them. All right, let's break down the conditions that are shaping our day. Weather. For Tuesday, the 23rd of September 2025, we're looking at a generally mild spring day across New Zealand. Temperatures are expected to hover around 57 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 13 to 15 degrees Celsius. There's a good chance of some light rain, with forecasts suggesting around 0.17 to 0.19 inches, so pack your rain gear just in case. Winds will be light to moderate, coming from the south to southeast, at about 2 to 6 miles per hour. This slight breeze can be a blessing, creating a ripple on the water that makes fish feel more secure and less wary of your presence. Atmospheric pressure might be fluctuating a bit as we transition deeper into spring, which can make the fish a little unpredictable, but generally mild conditions are a positive sign. Water temperature. In late September, New Zealand's water temperatures are on the rise. Sea temperatures are generally in the range of 47 to 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 to 17 degrees Celsius, with lake temperatures slightly cooler but actively warming. This warming trend is fantastic for fishing because it kickstarts the metabolism of fish, making them more active and willing to feed. It also brings baitfish and insect life into shallower waters, which means our target species follow suit. Moon phase. On September 23rd, 2025, we'll be experiencing a waxing crescent moon. It's just 2 days old, with only about 2 to 5.5% illumination. Many anglers believe that a waxing crescent phase can be a neutral to good time for fishing. As the moon slowly gains light, fish activity can gradually increase. While not a full moon feeding frenzy or a new moon stealth mode, it's often a consistent period where fish feed reliably, especially during twilight hours when the moon is visible. Overall activity. Considering all these factors, my friends, the general fish activity for the 23rd of September in New Zealand will be good. We are firmly in the spring transition, and fish, especially trout, are actively feeding and regaining strength after winter and spawning. The mild temperatures, light rain, and warming waters create favorable conditions, so my overall assessment for this day is a good to very good bite. The slight chance of rain and light winds should actually work in our favor, providing cover and stimulating feeding. There you have it, folks. my detailed forecast for fishing in New Zealand on the 23rd of September 2025. I truly hope this helps you plan your next adventure on the water. Get out there, enjoy the beautiful New Zealand spring, and I wish you all tight lines. Or as we say, ni hao ki te ika, ni hao ki te hei hei. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful. Subscribe for more fishing tips and forecasts, and let me know in the comments below. What's your favourite spring lure for trout in New Zealand? Or what are you hoping to catch this week? Share your stories. Until next time, stay safe and keep those lines wet.